trying to pressure me to pay the claim.
Okay, well, first of all, there was a whole holiday last week, which is part of the reason that our response times are a little bit delayed. Personally, I try to respond to all correspondence within 24 hours. However, based on the holiday and the increased volume of claims around the holiday season, that's not always possible. Second of all, you continue to send me the exact same emails and leave the exact same voicemails pressuring me to process this claim, even though you, as the representing attorney for the client, know that that's not something that I can do. So I'm not responding to each individual phone call and email to tell you the exact same information over and over again. But you do understand. You're a personal injury attorney or case manager, is that right? Okay, then I'm sure you've run into a situation before where there wasn't enough coverage under the policy to pay for everybody's damages up front. So we're in the process of having to obtain all property damage for each party before I can make a decision on A, whether or not we have enough funds, and B, how that pro rata would be paid out if we don't. And considering that there are 5 other vehicles involved in this accident on top of my insured's car, that's going to take more than the 2-week time frame that it's been since this claim was filed. I don't know how long it's going to take. I've sent out emails and I've sent out mail and I've been calling people. I've contacted the other insurance carriers, but this isn't an overnight process. And considering, again, that we've had a holiday last week, adjusters are taking PTO, people are out of town and not responding to correspondence, they're not getting mail, things of that nature. So that's going to slow the process down. I have 30 days from the date the claim is filed to even determine liability. And then if I'm not able to get all the information I need in order to proceed with coverage, I can then send out additional time letters and still have more time to complete this. So I'm not sure why you are calling and emailing me every day to get the same information that I've already given you. I understand that your client's upset and I feel for them, I really do. However, they don't carry any first party coverage, which means they have forfeited their right to immediate repairs. If they had the appropriate coverage, their car would already be in the shop being fixed. They've chosen not to have that coverage and therefore are subject to the time frames it takes for the at-fault insurance company to be able to proceed forward. Okay, but there's nothing I can do about that. My duty and my job here is to protect my insured from the exposure of this accident, which means that it's my job to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before I start paying out the claim, especially considering the fact that I'm sure you know, if I start paying for one person's damages at 100%, I have to pay for everybody's damages at 100%, whether or not I have the money on the claim for that. So to protect not only my insured, but also my position and my job, I'm going to do this the correct way, and you're going to have to wait until I'm ready to move forward. That is absolutely you and your client's right. If you do file a lawsuit, then we'll go ahead and get our litigation team involved and take it from there. But as of right now, the answer is still the same answer it's been. And unfortunately, I'm not going to continue to call you back or email you back to give you the same information. So I will call you when I have an update. Until then, I won't be responding because it's not fair for you to call and email me every single day and expect a response while I'm trying to do this, because all it's doing is slowing down the process for me to have to call and email you back on a claim that you already know the status of while I'm trying to get in touch with the other parties. Okay, well then I have no other information for you. Do you have any other questions unrelated to this topic? Great, have a good day. Oh, who the fuck you think you're talking to? If I had $1 for every time that an attorney or a case manager for a law firm tried to intimidate me into doing what they wanted, like, you calling me every day isn't going to make the process any faster. And in fact, it's going to slow it down. one, for the reason that I have to stop what I'm doing to call you back or email you back, and two, because I'm petty as fuck. So the more time that you bug me, the less time I'm responding to you. Like, attorneys get on my nerves. Like, sometimes they just think that because they're an attorney, they can bully someone into doing what they want. And maybe they just haven't met me, because I'm not somebody who gets bullied into doing anything, especially when it's considerate of both my job and my insured. Like, literally my entire job is to protect my customer. So I'm not going to forfeit that just to make you happy. Like, and it's holiday season. Everybody's out. There are claims, the call volume, PTO. I mean, I don't have time for this. I'm busy. Man, I love my coworkers. I don't know why this camera's still on, but sometimes they say shit that has me dying of laughter. Like, between this and these videos and the comments y'all have, that's the only way I'm actually surviving right now. Love you all.